Welcome back to some Beacon Pines. I'm Dear Darling, and through the secrets we find, let's weave together the story of fate. Where last time we've had a huge, massive revelation about the fact that we are in a replica town for some reason, which I imagine we're going to find out today.
Sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived.
We also met Nat.
He'd
What's up with
Luka
him?
and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luka sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rolo
Are
said
they
he was
clearer?
underground somewhere.
That's true.
Captured. Mr.
Probably
Kerr
over here.
tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy.
That's how I got with clipboards.
It all seemed to point to perennial harvest.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that was definitely a given, at least.
Right
But
now,
what does it
there was
mean?
one thing that Luka needed to know.
What happened to his parents, I assume? We run up
Luka
over here?
stopped dead
Yeah,
in
it's
his
great.
tracks.
We actually did come here beforehand.
The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving
They
a raw
uprooted the
gash
whole
in
tree?
earth.
That's
He got
incredible.
to his knees and dug
So
wide
this is
into
the actual
cold
grave,
snow.
I assume. I guess that's what he's
His
looking
numb
for.
hands hit something hard. A headstone.
A
dry whisper escaped Luka's lips.
You're here. All this time, I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here. Alone. In the snow. To be fair, if they uprooted the whole tree, maybe they uprooted the coffin as well, but I don't know. Dad, I'm so sorry. Sorry to ruin the mood. They ruined your favourite spot in the world. Our favourite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply. Just snow-covered silence.
Oh, Luka, sweetheart. Wow, why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I can find you, you jerk?
He finally noticed the tears welling in Luka's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
This must be Mr. Kerr, I assume. Finally caught up to us, right? We gotta hide. Oh, hazmat, okay. 259k. Fall off distance, still good. Fall off distance, so it is some sort of radiation thing, is it? Is it meant to be a literal nuclear winter? Dude, did you hear me? I said 259? Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's a grave of someone with a family. But people who love them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
Bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Oof. Hey, don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. What is that? Weirdo. I bet that's the only time that appears in the game. So they specifically programmed a custom animation dance just for that. I keep getting your bada bing, bada boom. Here, I thought I was a jerk. These dinguses out here are literally dancing on graves.
Luka stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie. That's a bad break. Here's some advice.
He gave Luka a solid smack on the back of his head.
Okay. I don't know if that constitutes as advice, but as more of like a wake up. Hey! Who's any of us helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some sort of pushover. Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did. They lied to everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Luka Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. Well, I tell you before. When some jerk comes at you acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah. Kerr and his merry little band of clipbirds pulled off a switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about his sauce.
Luka wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at the sauce must be awfully valuable to perennial harvest. Sure would have been a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to the precious sauce, wouldn't it? Or what do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Interesting. Let's do this. Locate the source. Yeah, but like how? Also, how do they uproot an entire tree like that? How could we logistically do this, and why, I suppose? Why not just tell the town the truth and just get them to evacuate or something instead? Surely that would be easier than recreating an exact replica. Because then people are not going to question why you don't have to build an entire town from scratch like as an exact replica. You just build it. Just build a town, full stop. It can get awful cold out there in the woods, Luka. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rolo? Where's my mum? Did you kill her? Oh heavens, no! Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luka shared a skeptical look.
Doubt. Well, do I? Oh, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Intriguing. I don't know where we have to go. How would you... I mean, the source is almost certainly through this way, but how we get to it, I don't know. I guess we had to just keep exploring the town? Yeah, wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously.
Oh, you have a secret stash?
He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its
What on earth is around in it, son? They recreated this too? What's that? Long story. So a few years back, I, came in a possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the wimpy firecracker stuff they give kids. The good stuff. Is this gunpowder? So why did you bury it under a tree? That's a long part of the story. You and Rolo were doing chores at Rolo's chicken coop. And you guys peed me off for some reason or another.
Luka rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? I prefer to think about it as an incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces. That's just like animal cruelty, Iggy. Rolo got grounded for months. Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under that tree. But when I came back for them later, they were gone. Ah, so we didn't recreate it. Because they didn't know about it. I figured some grown-up found him and tossed him.
Triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out, one of the fireworks that got moved, it was us. Unbelievable. Right, so this is what we're gonna use to explode the source. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days, rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're spaceman superhero. I was always partial? What kind of accent's that? I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Prepare for blast-off, loser. Interesting. I would have thought it would be in the factory location up in the Weeping Woods or whatever it's called, but oh, I guess it's not. I guess it's literally just down this hole. Anywhere else we can go to? Nope, probably this is it. Interestingly, how a state... Oh no, those are probably working lights. I can't imagine there's anywhere else we're allowed to go to except for to blow this sky high. Which is what Gran has been doing this entire time. And this is what sends the entire thing into a big freeze, right? I see. So I wonder if there's a way we can ever win against Perennial Harvest without blowing everything up.
Luka and Iggy inched
Oh, so you don't have a lighter, do you?
the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo, 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 echo. Whoa. I can see why they wanted us to move us all out of the town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. This must be the end of this timeline now. This is the source? It's a dang hole? Excuse me. How do we smash a hole? Uh-oh. Mr. Kerr. Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr. Where's Rolo? Oh, I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Kick him into the hole. Drat, it's cold. You should have brought a coat. You just had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
Alright, this is where you have your big villain monologue and tell us what it's all about? It really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Oh, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined,
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean you don't know? Ain't you in charge? Oh, heavens, no! My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. That's true, you very much are sort of like you're like the face of a corporation, ain't you? Complications? Like us? You are a smart boy.
Face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It's always in a saccharine grin. Oh my god, it's even more unhinged. It really is nothing personal. Some people are just destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. It seems like you were designed to be a creepy lackey. Point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime, but you're not a lead. You're literally, you said yourself that you aren't in charge. Your role is clearly to be the face of a town, to be that motivation person who like smooths over all the wrinkles, I suppose. I get that, you know, I respect that in the fact that you sort of knew your place until you were a lead. And you happen to be extras ready for your curtain call. To be fair, he hasn't said that he's a lead actor, I suppose. Maybe suggesting to whoever's above him. We aren't giving up without a fight. Yeah, Smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Oh, okay. Scene change. Hazmats and clipboards. Well, there. That's better. This is where probably we're going to use the incendiary charm, I'd imagine. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luka with a sly glance.
Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks, and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
But it's not lit. It's not going to explode, is it? Stop. Let's not do something regrettable. And joke's on you. Regret is one of my specialities. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I threw these in your precious hole? Nothing. Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. But, what? That's far enough.
He plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Oh. Take a stand. Stop, you fool. Cut off your goons. Oh.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You all can head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here. Light it up, Iggy.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
Just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What? Like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh my god. I've never seen Mr. Kerr so scared. I actually love that expression. He's he's a very expressive character, which is probably why. Oh. Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luka.
Oh.
Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side.
Uh-oh.
Luka dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
Oh my word.
His
So dramatic.
was made precarious by the cold, wet snow.
Right, pivotal moment here.
He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
Take off the coat. You reckless child! What have you done? Luka, listen to me. Hold on tight and use a walkie-talkie to call them back. How... what channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will just hold us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture. Just let go. Save yourself. If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. This is not a fair choice for a 12-year-old to make. Why is it with indie games? And always putting children in these precarious situations like this, hey? Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know, I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of Phileas Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Dum dum, pretty dum dum. Wow, can you believe this guy? This is not the time to be getting a charm like hum.
His hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
I don't know if I can put an intentional voice crack in it. Just let go. No can do. If you want to save your friend, you have to save me too. Luka, look at me. It's okay.
Luka felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
Take off your coat, Iggy. Take off your coat. Or drop the fireworks. You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luka's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, I'm just no good buddy. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no.
Luka felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do with bullies. I can't. It's the only way out of this mess. 2 birds, 1 stone. Makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
Calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luka, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the
Okay, I
chasm.
didn't really read that very coldly. Let me do the right thing for once. Pivotal moment. Luka had no choice but to refuse, accept. We're gonna accept it.
Luka
I think this
had
is a
no
grand
choice
sacrifice.
but to accept Iggy's
I think we're
request.
both gonna end with a dead end,
With a quiet blink,
but this one seems more
Luka
grandiose.
sailed down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Good. Oh my god.
The 2 silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
And then everything's gonna get frozen over, probably. Interesting. I would have thought it'd be better if the fireworks went downwards rather than upwards, but still, maybe that's only a fraction of them. Hell of a goodbye, Iggy. Hello. Luka, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Huh, it didn't create as big an explosion this time. Curious. Ah, but of course. The fireworks of Iggy must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempest liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change a relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, but energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold, and the fireworks made the whole freeze over? That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder what I think what would have happened in that case. Well, we've seen it twice already.
Some idea what that would look like.
Yeah, we do. It'll take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. If you know all of this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my way. Each of us has our own role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luka Van Horn. You are going to save the world.
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west.
Is that an ending?
Luka followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him.
I mean, this
further
makes it
away
seem
from
like it's a chapter
everyone
ending.
and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in
What?
Beacon Pines. Pines harder. Revenge served cold.
This has to be a joke. There's no way.
Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger? Just
No
when it
way.
was
Come on.
good?
Yeah, exactly.
I was even starting to like Iggy.
Yeah.
Wait, I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels.
We're going to end the story now.
Let's go back and find something more definitive.
It's a whole thing. That's a cool drawing. So we can refuse. What else do we got? What else do you got? Or we can be sly. Okay, let's refuse and we'll see what happens there. I don't think it's going to be a definitive ending, but that's what we'll start with next episode on. I love these sketch drawings of the chapters, by the way. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Beacon Pines. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Twitter, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.